I'm going to attempt to do a Dumble mod. The Switch, I like the different channels, but I don't want to have to bend down and flip the switch. So I want to put a push button right here. And it's kind of a complicated one because it's not a normal switch. I'll be replacing it with a switch like this with 12 different lugs on it. Let me turn it around and show you what we're dealing with here. As you can see, there's 12 lugs there too. And I've looked at this with my ohm meter, and I've found it looks to me like basically this is divided in half. So there's like basically a switch here and a switch here and a switch here and a switch here. So this when you click it once, these are both on and these are both on, and then this is off here and these two are off here, and then you switch it again and now you have these on, this one off, on, off, off. So basically if I do the switch here, it's like if you imagine if this was cut in the middle and then you brought these 6 lugs up to here, it would be the same as here. So what I'm going to do is these 6 lugs here, I'm going to do jumper wires going from these to over here, and then these 6 here I'll be going to the other side of the switch. So essentially it should do the same thing. And if you're going to take this on, make sure you have excellent soldering chops, because these are really small solder, so it's not going to be easy, and I'll be using a little bit of luck along with my soldering skills to hopefully successfully do this mod. I found it's nearly impossible to unsolder this, so I've taken an easier approach. And what I've done was I removed that switch. I got some wire cutters right there, and I cut each corner just like right down there to remove the top of this thing here. See, this was over like that. So you just cut each corner and carefully take it off, and underneath was that plastic part for the switch and these little clips, which that plastic part slides back and forth over these little legs. So at this point, it will be fairly easy to solder some wires onto those little legs to go to my switch.
I ended up bending the tabs over, as you can see, and it made it a lot easier to solder to. This is what it looked like when it was done. And I moved those wires over to my switch right there. Here's the switch that I abandoned. What I did is I got a knife and cut and pliers, and I broke and cut the plastic off and whittled it down, and then I glued it on there.
Here's the pedal all done. Everything works as it should. It doesn't have any humming noise, which I was worried about with running the wires to here. That can sometimes happen, but everything works. If you like this video, let me know and I'll make more. There's a few other ones on my channel, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.